This is the new JQ 8 and it's a little bit like the supermarket's own brand version of an Audi Q7. You know, it's a whole lot cheaper, but it does get close in many areas, and I'll show you why now. These are the 0 to 60 times of this car's competitors that are similar in price. Now let's see what this car does. First of all, I'm going to whack it into sport mode. There's no launch control, I just floor it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slight delay on pickup, but it's hooked now and we're going. That real? It's just on another level. In terms of performance, seems like a bargain. Thing is though, can it stop? Right, we're going to do a brake test from 60 miles an hour. Now this thing is 2.2 tons, so it is a bit of a lump. We're looking for a braking distance of around 35 meters. Let's see what we got. I think it's going to be more. Oh no, so wrong. 34 meters? Wow. Yeah, the performance of this car, you can't fault it. The 0 to 60 time is actually better than an Audi Q7 3-litre hybrid. And that car is almost twice the price of this. Wow. And you know what? There is an Audi theme going on with the exterior as well. I know at the beginning of this video I said this car was like a budget Audi Q7. The reason I said that is because look at it. Shape of the grille, the headlight design. I am getting pure Audi vibes here. And maybe a bit of Mercedes AMG with the vertical slats in the grille. That said though, it does look good. And there's no fakery here at the front. Look, these vents here, they do serve a purpose. These vents here serve a purpose. And I like this contrasting trim here, just makes it look a bit classy. Now, as with other cars like an Audi Q7, you will have different trim levels depending on how much you pay. With this though, what you see is what you get. The only thing you can change is the paint, the wheel designs, not the size, they're all 20 inches, or you can have a black roof if you wanna. Do you know what the price of this is? Starts from £45,500. You wouldn't believe it looking at it, would you? Now with a CarWow discount, that falls to £43,000. Yeah, it looks like a premium SUV, doesn't it? Come have a look around the back, because the thing continues around here. So I like the rear light bar like that, the way they've written JQ recessed in there, looks smart. It's got a nice roof spoiler, and I love the meaty twin exhausts. Though wait a minute, stick of truth, it's gonna be shameful. I tell you, JQ are copying Audi from about 4 years ago, because look at that fakery underneath of the real exhaust from the little 1.5 litre 4-cylinder engine. Can you see it? Oh yes, that's the only thing that annoys me. Actually it's not, this does too. Don't like the 8 badge, the way they try to make it look electric. It's a shame, because otherwise it's a smart looking car. Hopefully the same can be said about the inside. The JQ8's interior is less Audi and more Mercedes GLE in particular. Just the design of the vents, the step dash, look at the wheel, the position of the seat controls, and just the door cards themselves. The window switches, the light switch, the gear selector, just like in a Mercedes. Apart from the quality, obviously, feels better than a Mercedes. The materials just feel nicer, feels more solid, less cheap buttons. Yeah, the damping feels more expensive. The only thing that feels cheap to me is the click of the vent. Just that, it's a little bit plasticky. Everything else though, lovely and solid. Look, no wobble here from the center console. I'm quite impressed. Now you do have quite a bit of adjustment in the steering wheel, but despite that, I do find that it's still a bit too far away from me. It's like this has been designed for people with really short legs. That's better, but no, my legs are a bit cramped. Let's put that back. In terms of functionality, you got these two infotainment screens. It's okay. The menus are quite easy to navigate, and most of your car's functions are just through this menu down the side here. It's rather easy. I just wish some of the icons were bigger so they were easier to press. Now one thing that's annoying is there's no buttons, so to control the climate control you do have to do this. You have to swipe up on the screen and then do that when you're driving, which isn't the easiest. You can use the voice commands, but I prefer to operate things with my hands than my voice. Now the digital driver's display, it's fine, it's clear, doesn't have loads of information. You can change these menus over here, but other than that, that's it. And it does have your like driving information for all the cars that are around you. But as standard on all models, you get a heads-up display as well, so you just use that for your speedo really. Overall, I'm really impressed with this car. One of the things I don't like though are these touch buttons on the steering wheel. I wish there were actual physical buttons rather than just this one panel for operating everything. Hello. Set temperature to 25 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah. Set fan speed to high.
Please continue.
Set fan speed to high. This is why you end up having to do it with your blooming fingers. Also, if you press a button really quickly, this happens.
Please continue. I'm coming.
That was quick. The car also gets a Sony sound system with speakers in the driver's headrest, so you can take calls and people can't hear your conversation, just you coming through your ears there. In terms of storage, it's pretty good. Underneath here, look-see, we have a big cubby and it's cooled by the air conditioning, and it does get quite cold. The door bins are big as well, look. Enough space for a large bottle. You've got extra storage under there, and you've got 2 USB-Cs, and that dial there is to turn the airbag off for the front passenger seat. Right, in here, you've got a glove box, and look at this actually, that's nicely damped as well, isn't it? And it's lined with felt, continuing that premium feel. All cars come with this huge panoramic glass roof, which opens, and it opens really wide, like this much. Actually, this 6-seater version comes with Alcantara, well, Alcantara-like, which are on the headlining and on the sun visors, and you get a nice big vanity mirror. Even that feels nice. Here in the middle row, for me, in this 6-seater version, I'm feeling good. Seats are comfy, we've got armrests, very nice. You can recline them here like that. Look, how far would they recline? Ooh. That's pretty good, that is. Look at that, very comfy. Nice, and if you press the button down there, you've got lumbar support and a massage function. Nice. Now, if you want the car to be more practical, you can get a 7-seater version with a bench across the middle. Looks like this. But what's it like when it comes to fitting a child seat? Well, let's find out by trying to fit one. Wait a minute. Nick, come here. This is madness. It has the sign, but there's no actual Isofix anchor points at all. I have a feeling there's none.
What? Oh, that's crazy. What? There's nothing there.
Okay, right, we've dug deep and we've found the Isofix anchor points here. You have to separate some of the fabric because there's like layers over it. Shall we see if we can fit the child seat in now? We've got one, got this side, 2, we're in. Look, we are locked and loaded now. We are done. Isofix fitted. And there is just about enough room as well. Sorry, Jake, I take it all back. Anyway, let's continue. You can actually move the front passenger seat forward like that and recline it. Get it out of the way for full like chauffeur mode. In terms of foot space, it's good. Like, you can slide your feet into the seat in front, and it's got a flat floor as well. And the quality in the front extends here to the rear. They haven't cheaped it out at all. The door bins are big as well, and you get some blinds built in. They're not an optional extra, they come with the car, and my daughter's particular favourite, the window goes all the way down. She always likes the window all the way down. There is something really weird about this though. To get into the back, you don't jump out and then slide the seat forward, because you end up going, well, where's the button? What? There is no button to slide this forward. But let me just check this. Right, so I'm okay for knee room. This is what it's like in the back. This is the only way you can get through. What? This is ridiculous. Oh dear. Right, back seats. Knee room, it's all right. This seat is quite close to the floor, so I do feel like I'm in a stressed position, but I'm really stressed most of all about the lack of headroom. It's super tight in here, and while I've got cup holders here, there's no like USBs or anything to charge your phone. This is not very good in the back seats. A Hyundai Santa Fe is a lot better. If you want to see my full in-depth video review of that car, follow the link in the description of this video. Oh dear. Hopefully the boot's better, but I don't think it's going to be. Big capacity with all the seats up is just 110 litres. Small, and you know, you're going to have space for your cables and this, which is your tyre sealant and jacky thingy. Because underneath here there is no space, because that might be to do with the stereo or whatever. Anyway, not much space, as you can see. With the rearmost seats folded, you get 738 litres of space, which is better, but it's still less than you get with a Škoda Kodiaq or a Kia Sorento. If you want a middle row that folds down, you need to get the 7-seat version of this car, and also you can get into the rearmost row by folding forward the 40 of this 60-40 split, though that is the only side that slides forward to let you into the back. But it's better than the situation in this 6-seater. And that brings us on to 5 or 9 things about this car. The cup holders do not grip tightly enough. Look at this bottle. Look, whenever you go and have bumps or around corners, it's just like wobbling about. Like, go on, stand up, stand up, stand up. You're gonna get drink everywhere. Compared to other JQs, the quality of this car is way better. It's harder to find fault with it, but it still does do the JQ trait of this look. When you shut the rear door, the boot wobbles, look at that. I have to say, the door shut itself sounds really solid and expensive. However, there is one area of trim where the quality control hasn't been particularly good. Look at this, right? Oh, you have to climb in. Can you climb in? Climb in, Lewis. And we'll shut the door and you'll see exactly what I mean. Ready? Ready for it? Ready for it? Doesn't line up, does it? Look at that. While this car is available with up to 7 seats, you only get 2 ISOFIX anchor points and they're on the outer 2 middle row. Some 7-seaters will have ISOFIX in the 3rd row as well. Some have them on the front passenger seat, but no, not here in the JQ8. According to the official test cycle, this car can achieve an incredible 543 miles per gallon. But what's the reality? Look here. I'm getting 45.6. The seat base between the bolsters, the front seats, seems slightly narrower than in the middle seats. So when you sit in it, I just find it's gripping my buttocks a little bit too tightly. Whereas in here, I'm absolutely fine. There's 50-watt wireless charging and it's cooled. It's fine, that's slot for an iPhone, even bigger phones, but for some reason this big Sony, I don't know if it's just too long, it doesn't quite fit. It doesn't say it's charging. No, it's not charging. Thankfully, there's plenty of cool things on this JQ that help make up for all this. Unlike many other plug-in hybrids, you have the facility for DC fast charging. It can charge at up to 70 kilowatts. Also, you can get an adapter which you can plug in there that you can then plug in household appliances into with a 3-pin socket. As with other JQs, the car comes with a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty. So the warranty on the battery is actually 8 years. This car comes with surround view cameras with a 3D mode, which allows you to look round it. Also, it's got a virtual bottomless bottom. Anyway, it allows you to see underneath the car, which is handy if you're off-roading, so you can place your wheels in the exact right place. Speaking of which, this car has a wading depth of 600 millimeters. Like with many cars, you've got keyless go, so you can just keep the key in your pocket. Car opens as you walk towards it, but unlike a lot of cars with keyless go, you don't have to press a start button to make it go. Don't know why they do that. Just foot on the brake, put it into drive, and voila. Oh, and if you want to stop all those annoying beeps and bongs from the safety system, swipe down, click, lane departure warning off, and click that driver attention monitor off. And now we're good to go. The JQ8 comes with adaptive dampers, and that means that when you put it into sports mode, it firms things up. However, it doesn't firm it up that much, you hardly notice it, but it does stop the car leaning so much in bends, so I suggest always having it in sports mode, especially because it adds weight to the steering so it doesn't feel so horrible and vague, and it makes the throttle respond. Otherwise, you press the throttle and nothing happens for a split second. Now, once you're driving this on a twisty road, even though it's quite heavy, it grips well, it really does, and do not put its power down when you throw the throttle because of the four-wheel drive and the quick pickup from those electric motors. You can actually fire this thing down a country road surprisingly quickly, quick enough to get a severe telling off from your other half. But look at this, I mean, blimey, I'm actually amazed. Now, I've long said that Chinese cars can't quite match the Europeans in terms of how they drive, but when you're comparing it to the competitors at this price point on a twisty road, it's got them matched. It has. What it doesn't match though are the premium German cars. It just doesn't quite go down the road with such aplomb. And you could say in a way it's a little bit like a really good piano player in a pub. You know, they can play any tune, they sound great, you're like, oh my god, they're amazing on the piano, but then you swap them out for a proper concert pianist and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I do notice the difference. And that is the difference between this and the real high-end premium Germans. But like I said, you pay a premium price for them. Even though I'm driving through a village, I've left the car in sport mode because the comfort level's pretty much identical. There is a little bit of jiggle over rough surfaces, but it's not terrible. It's fine. It's quite an interesting car in the way that you sit on it rather than in it, so you do get a really good view forward. It is large, but I've got a good idea where the corners of the car are. Door mirrors are brilliant as well, huge, but that window is small. The ledge is quite high. So lower cars, if there was like an MX-5 behind me or something like that, I wouldn't know it was there. That is a bit annoying. What's not annoying is the light steering. So while it might be a bit vague for when you're whizzing down a twisty road, it's fine for just manoeuvring in town. Obviously when you're going slowly, because you're powered by electric motors, you get that woo electric noise to warn people that you are creeping along. It's actually quite quiet in here, but I can't really hear what's going on outside. A Cherry Tiggo 8 and a Škoda Kodiaq has a slightly tighter turning circle, but that's really not much in it. And of course I've got fabulous surround view cameras to help me, which I'm going to use now. Let's do the turning circle check. I do have a car right behind me, which is probably going to get crossed. Right, first of all, can I get past there? Yes. Can I get round without? No, I'm going to go up the curb. I'm just going up the curb. I can see underneath the car. Maybe I can do it without going up the curb. If I hit the curb, that would be a driving test failure. I think I'm going to make it. That was actually really good. I've already showed you that the performance of this car is impressive when you're going from 0 to 60, but what's more useful for real world driving is pick up like from 40 to say 70 when you're joining a dual carriageway. So here we are at 40. I'm going to floor it in 3, 2, 1, go. 70, like that. I mean, what you got here is an electric car with a generator. Well, this car will do it at 80 miles on a full charge without having to use its petrol engine, but it often does kick in if you want more power. But that's quite quiet. It's fine, this car. There is a bit of road noise from the big wheels, and sometimes, depending if it's quite windy, you do get a bit of wind whistle, but it's not bad at all. So then what's my final verdict on the JQ 8? Well, you're getting a premium feeling car with premium performance for mainstream money, and overall, it's a good car. It's just not great at being a 7-seater, especially in 6-seater, guys, if that makes any sense at all. If you want to see a car that's great at being a 7-seater, check out my review of the Hyundai Santa Fe. In some areas, this is better, but in others, that is, and you'll see why in the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you agree with my verdict in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel because there's more reviews incoming. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.